we are going head to head with two property investors.
It's when a deal packager goes out and finds a property investment, packages it up, finds an investor, sells it, takes the money.
Do you know 94% of the landlords own those properties in their own name, so they're going to be getting stung for tax. I think you're looking for the FCA PS 13/3 definition.
Do you know I would like to actually jump across the table?
I'd like you to try.
Welcome to Property Investing with Abby. On today's episode, we are going head to head with two property investors. And they're taking it very seriously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be asking them some of the most frequently asked questions and see what their responses are. No kicking each other, no lying. I want a nice, fair game, gentlemen.
Okay, not happening, but let's go.
What's the quickest way you can make 50,000 from property?
Deal packaging.
How long would it take you to make 50,000 from deal packaging?
I can do it within 2 to 4 weeks.
And for those people that don't know what that is,
It's when a deal packager goes out and finds a property investment, packages it up, finds an investor, sells it, takes the money, and that's it.
Nice. 2 points for Gordon.
2 points for Gordie.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Next one, go.
What is the meaning of capital allowances?
If I'm buying a commercial property, a service accommodation property, what a lot of people don't realise, especially in holiday lets, is that you can claim 20 to 25% on average of the purchase value of the property back as capital allowance expenses. So to do that, you need to get a capital allowances surveyor. They carry out a report. So let's say I've got a £400,000 property, I can get £100,000 worth of capital allowances and then offset that on my tax bill. Now, if I'm a really smart property investor, I've bought that in a limited liability partnership. So now I can offset that against my own income tax. So rather than saving just 19% corporation tax, I can start saving on my own personal tax, which maybe 40%, 45%, and make bigger savings like that.
My man.
Well done.
Someone would think you present well through a property, by the way.
Do you reckon? Thank you.
Yeah, I think so.
Good at saying
Yeah,
that.
well done, mate.
What percentage of the UK population are landlords?
3%.
I disagree. According to the Ministry of Housing 2017 report, it's between 3 to 4%. Do you know 94% of the landlords own those properties in their own name, so they're going to be getting stung for tax very badly.
Well, if you've got property in your own name, you get clobbered with Section 24 tax, don't you? Anti-landlord taxes. So, and on average, that's about 30% of the net you bring in. I've got this free for you guys. So this is my mentor. This is the guy, Paul Smith, that I learn everything that I know about property, that's enabled me to build my portfolio and not worry about the cost of living crisis because I've got enough money coming in. It's this guy that changed my life. Click the link below, download his book and read it. Honestly, it's the best place to get started. And that's from me to you. How would you quantify someone as high net worth?
It's a good question. There's 2 ways you could do it. Have over £100,000 worth of savings. You've got to be in a job that's earning over £100,000.
I think you're looking for the FCA PS 13/3 definition.
Do you know I would like to actually jump across the table?
I'd like you to try. Over £100,000 a year salary or £250,000 in something other than their own home. So maybe it's buy-to-let property equity, maybe it's gold, stock, shares.
Yeah.
But if you're earning 100 grand a year, getting about half of that because of tax, and the amount of time you're trading for that money as well is ridiculous, isn't it? Because that's going to be a big 50, 60 hour job week, lots of stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the challenge with PAYE and employment in general is the better you get, the more pay you get, the more responsibility you get, the more hours you work. Whereas with property, the better you get, the more money you make, the less hours you work, and the more freedom you get. It's the other way around.
100%. Okay, I've got a good one for you guys. You both do service accommodation, holiday cottages, do you not?
Yeah,
we do.
Both of you, okay. So to make it safe and fit for guests, what are the steps you have to go through to make sure your holiday cottage is safe?
It's a great question. It's a really good question, and I'd love to say I know the answer, but again, I get other people to do it for me. So we better ask Stevie. How do you do it, Stephen?
I was going to say we'll answer this one together, then it's less competitive, we can collaborate instead of compete. But as soon as you don't know, I can't, you're going to want to fire risk assessment.
Anyway, I'm out of the competition, I'm done.
See you later, Gordie.
See you later.
You're going to want to fire risk assessment.
Yes, you are.
As an ex-fireman myself, that's very important. So that's going to look at, you need fire blankets in the kitchen, your fire alarm systems, you want your carbon monoxide systems. I think it's also good to make a place child friendly. So things like having a gate that they can use for the stairways, your electrical installation condition report, your gas safety certificate. But if you're not sure, then definitely get some guidance from somebody who can help you and identify what those tick boxes are, because there's quite a lot of things there you want to get right, because safety is number one.
100%, yeah. And I saw, because you've got a hot tub outside of your holiday cottage, I saw you've got the rules.
Absolutely.
You're changing over the water, so again, the health and safety would cover out there as well.
Yeah, it's even little things like letting people know that there's bleach in the water, because they don't want to bleach their swimsuits if there's something a bit too much. But yeah, changing over the water, having rules for the hot tub, and respecting the neighbours, so making sure people come in at decent times and keep the noise to decent levels. But safety is not exciting, but it's important. And if we think about it, then they have to think about it.
Yeah. I think you are of property investing, and you smashed the quiz, the Q&A.
Where is Gordie? Has anyone seen Gordie?
Where's
retired?
Where's the loser? So thank you so much for watching this week's episode. Please tell me in the comments, who do you think is the property king? Is it Steve? Is it Gordie? If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will see you next time on Property Investing with Abby.